Hello everyone, Impihater here, and welcome to my Big Boss Rank walkthrough for Metal Gear. The version I'm playing here is the MSX port from the recently released Master Collection Volume 1, though this is also the same version that has come with every version of Metal Gear Solid 3 since Subsistence. Be aware that the Master Collection Volume 1 also comes with the NES version, which is a heavily stripped down version of this game. It is missing much of the original story, has a completely different start and end, and is missing a number of bosses, including Metal Gear itself. Before we get started, let's talk about a few important details. First of all is the requirements. You have to complete the game in 44 minutes and 59 seconds. And while this feels like a rather tight time limit, if you stick to just the rooms you need to go to, this is actually the easy part. Zero continues. When you die, you normally can continue from a checkpoint, which includes either an elevator or the beginning of some areas. In Big Boss Rank mode, though, we are not going to be able to continue from a continue. You have to restart from a save. No special items can be used. Normally, whenever we finish the game, you get the bandana, which gives you unlimited ammo. If you use this in the game, however, you will automatically not get Big Boss Rank. No humans can be killed, and basically boss fights don't count in that, and neither do dogs. Be aware, by the way, whenever you are entering Building 3, you have to place explosives during an alert, and there is some RNG, some random number generation, that determines where the guards are, so be careful and pay attention to the explosion, because it might end up taking out a guard or two. And if that happens, that's going to count as a human killed. There are also 8 unavoidable alarms or alerts that you're going to run into as well. The first will be on the roof of Building 1. You cannot avoid being seen by the air trooper before facing off against the Hind D. Number 2 is on the roof of Building 2, and you're automatically spotted by 3 guards after you exit the elevator. And then finally, number 3 through 8 are actually all leaving and entering Building 3. The first time we go to Building 3, whenever you get outside of the building, as well as once you get inside the building, that's going to be 3 and 4. 5 and 6 are going to be when you leave after getting the oxygen tank, and then 7 and 8 are when you return to face Metal Gear and Big Boss. In addition, items like the mine detector are guaranteed to cause an alarm, and so they must be skipped. Several other items are very difficult to get as well without being seen or having to kill guards, including things like the antidote, as well as the infrared goggles, so they should also be skipped in this run too. Finally, we have to complete the game with 1 ration. While it's technically possible to reach the electrified floor with enough health to face off against Metal Gear and Big Boss, it is highly unlikely to do due to bullet RNG, random number generation. And you're guaranteed to take damage, of course, when you cross the electrified floor, as it cannot be disabled in this version of the game. In the original MSX release, there was no ranking system, and there was a hidden panel you could blow up with an RC missile. So plan to use the 1 ration specifically for the electrified floor. And of course, as I said before, you do have to complete the game on the original difficulty. Now, before we start, there are a few gameplay mechanics we need to talk about, just so you understand some of the things that I'm going to be doing in this recording. First of all, the game's world is organized in a grid system. Which cell on the grid you transition from can affect the guard locations and control patterns on screen, but are otherwise always the same as long as you're in intrusion mode. When you're in intrusion mode, guards can only see you when you're on the same horizontal or vertical plane, and we'll be utilizing this to our advantage constantly, so positioning is important. 3 punches will kill any guard. Guards are stunned when they are punched, allowing you to walk in front of them or even through them without triggering an alarm or taking any damage. After being stunned, they will eventually resume their normal patrol pattern. When you're in alert mode, manipulating the guards is a lot harder, and there's a lot more RNG that dictates when they fire at you and what direction they fire at. A 4-star class is achieved by rescuing a certain number of hostages and is required to obtain the rocket launcher, the compass, and to make sure that we have enough ammo capacity to hold the 16 explosives that are required to beat Metal Gear. In this walkthrough, which hostages we rescue are strategically chosen based on ammo refill locations, and because each class increase boosts our max health and gives us a refill. Lastly, the infrared sensors later in the game aren't random, and when you come in from the Bulldozer fight, for example, immediately move right, then up, and you'll avoid the lasers. When you're coming from the east to the elevator, punch twice before moving left to avoid the laser. Alrighty, then let's go ahead and get started. Again, original difficulty is required. So try to get through all the calls that you can just by button mashing. Then we're going to head north. Again, I'm kind of hugging the areas to try to position myself, go north again, then head east. Get in the middle truck, and we're going to get keycard number 1. Head west again, and then we're going to go ahead and head south. Kind of cut over here, punch this guy, then head south. Then we're going to head east, just keep walking, and they should avoid you. They won't see you. Equip keycard number 1, and then we're going to step in here and grab the gas mask. So heading west and then north again. Kind of positioning myself for this next screen and then north again. Then we're going to head east, pop into the left truck and grab the handgun. So we're going to wait for these guys to have their shift change and then we'll pop into the elevator. And we're only like a minute in, so I'm not going to bother saving, but you could save inside the elevator right after you step in if you want to. For now, we're going to pop out the elevator, and I'm going to hang out until that left camera goes far enough down that I can move to the right. I'm going to go back left, or west, and then we're going to head south. I'm going to pop into this open door here. And then use keycard number 1 on this door. Rescue this guy. And then we're going to open up this with keycard number 1. Before you step in, equip the gas mask. We need to limit the amount of gas that we end up taking in and damage that we end up taking. Because we are going to get some damage whenever we leave a room, like we just did. So I'm going to punch this guy, and then we're going to head east. Then step inside the open door. I'm going to get 1 pack of plastic explosives. Then we're going to head east. I'm going to punch this guy. I'm going to hug the top of this section here. And then punch this guy and then move east. Immediately I'm going to go down, hug the bottom wall. That way this guy doesn't see us whenever he turns left. Now, sometimes this guy seems to get me, so I usually punch him before I step in. So now we got keycard number 2. We're going to exit, and we're going to head left again. Wait for the camera to pass, and then head west again. I'm going to punch these guys so I can go past them. I'm going to punch this guy. Head west, go south, west again. We're going to go in the bottom door using keycard number 1. So, this is our second rescue. Punch this guy so we can walk through him, and then we're going to go back in. Again, before we head in, equip the gas mask. Then again, right as we reach the door, we're going to go and equip keycard number 1 to pop into this door. Again, try to do it quickly. Then we're going to head north through the open door, east through the open door. And I'm going to equip keycard number 2 for this door on the right because I'm about to circle it. So step in here, we're going to rescue this guy. Now this next thing that we're going to do is kind of dangerous. I'm specifically going to step in here a very particular way. I'm going to equip keycard number 1, hug the bottom right, wait for this guy on the right to fire at us, and then head east. That's going to help us avoid taking any damage. RNG is a thing in this game, so heading back though, a lot of times I end up taking damage, so just try your best to leave this area alive. And then we're just going to head east. We're going to head east again. Then we're going to head south off the right-hand side. Use keycard number 1 for this door. And then we're going to rescue another hostage. So don't worry about our health. We're going to get it back soon. Hug this, and then wait for the guy on the left to look away, and then go north. And then I'm going to go ahead and save. Alright, so we're going to go down to the first floor. Immediately we're going to go against the wall, punch this guy. We want to go west or left before he unpauses, and then head down. Pop into this door with keycard number 2, and now we got all of our health back, and we have a new rank up. And this is something we're going to be doing a lot. We're going to be timing our rank ups for when we really need them. So, equip keycard number 1, then we're going to head south, avoiding the camera off to the right. Pop into this door. Rescue another hostage. Equip keycard number 2, and then we're going to pop into the door on the right-hand side. And this is going to get us our submachine gun. So I'm going to go south. I'm going to wait for this guy on the right-hand side to look down, and I'm going to head west. So that's going to get us captured. I'm going to punch the wall here to open it up. We're going to rescue Gray Fox. And then we're going to punch down in order to head out of the jail cell. So head east. We want to avoid Shopmaker's gunshots. So just head east, avoiding his gunshots, and punch the door to open it. We're going to grab our equipment, ditch the transmitter, and equip keycard number 2. Then we're going to pop into this door, grab some ammo, just enough that we can use to kill the enemy. And then get yourself in the middle of this path on the right door. And then just go north and fire. You'll probably take a hit or two, that's fine. So I'm going to fill up my ammo. This is not explicitly required, but I always like to have enough ammo for anything that I'm going to need. Especially during a big boss run, but you could definitely get away without having as much ammo as we do now. And save yourself a few seconds. Anyway, I equip keycard number 3, and then we're going to head through this door. On the other side, there's a dog, so I'm going to pop the dog, and then we're going to go ahead and drop some explosives. Now, the way that the dogs work is if they are awake and they're still on the screen when you transition, they will transition with you. If they move past the screen before you move, however, they will not transition. Anyway, drop another explosive here, then head south. So you see here, he didn't transition with me, so this one will, though. I'm going to wait until we're all the way up here before we do it. I'm going to drop another explosive. Then we're going to come in here with keycard number 3 to get the bomb blast gear. So now we're going to head back the way we came. Don't worry about the dogs at this point. At least these dogs, anyway. The one that's chasing us. So as we come over to this section here, we're going to kind of hang out in this middle section, wait for the dogs to pass, and then head north. That'll avoid the dogs coming with us whenever we transition to the next screen. So come in here and we're going to grab the enemy uniform. I'm going to equip the gun because I do still have to deal with this dog. And then we're going to head east and get in the elevator. So I'm going to go ahead and save. Always a good idea. So now we're going to head to the second floor. Wait for this camera to go back down, kind of next to the boxes. Then we're going to head south. This guy will fall asleep on his own, so just head south. And then make sure to follow the path I'm following. These lasers that are here, they're static, so they don't change. And then we're going to want to have keycard 1 out for this door. So I'll go and equip that. Then we're going to head west. We need keycard number 3 for this, so I'm going to grab that out. And then we're going to go ahead and pop into here to rescue another guy. So in here is the machine gun kid. We're going to pop in and just nail him with the machine gun. You'll probably take some damage from him. Don't worry too much about it. We're going to be getting a level up on rank soon enough. Let's go ahead and grab the parachute, get into this door with keycard number 1. And then we're going to head back east. Same way we came. And then we're going to get into the elevator, and we're finally going to go to the roof. So head left, head up. Pass this guy up, and then don't try, by the way, for this camera. This camera, you will not get past it in time. I've tried many times. Wait for it to come back, and then go ahead and enter the elevator. I'll go ahead and grab another save. Alright, now we're going to head to the roof. Oops. So equip the bomb blast suit, and then we're going to go ahead and head west along the bottom. Wait for these guys to look left, and then we'll go ahead and head west. Pass this guy up, and then kind of hang out here for the guy at the top left, and then head west. Head south. We're going to go into that room here in a minute, but we want to get our rank up first before we fill up on ammo. This requires keycard number 2, so let's go ahead and equip that now. So there's our 3-star class rank. So we're going to go back the way we came. We're going to be getting some RC missiles as well. So pop into here for a minute, and we're going to go ahead and fill back up on ammo. Yeah, if I get it to 190, I'll go ahead and exit and continue on. So head back east. Just kind of move around them. Wait again for these guys to look the other way, and then head east again. I'm going to take the center section and head south. Wait for this guy to pass me before going down. And then wait for this guy to look the other way before going down some more. Punch this guy, and then we're going to move past him, and we need keycard number 3 for this door. So the RC missiles, we need 15 for the various things we're going to be using them for in this game. So make sure to grab 15. That's why we're getting the class rank at this stage. In addition, we need the class rank because of the tank. So we're going to go ahead and take again the middle path. and then head west. Now we're going to head south. Now we're about to have our first alarm or alert that you cannot stop. So try to get just to the east as fast as possible. Try to avoid getting shot if you can. I did not avoid that. And then hang out in this corner and then nail this thing with 20 grenades. So I'm going to go ahead and equip the parachute as well as my handgun. We're going to step off the ledge here. Alright, so head south, and I'm going to hug this right side of the truck. And then that'll avoid us rolling over a grenade, or mine, sorry. And then the pathing is kind of tight, but just kind of follow what I am doing. And then head north, and then west. We're going to need card number 4, I think, for this door. So go ahead and free this guy. I'm going to shoot both of these dogs. And then we're going to enter here. We need mines for the tank, so we're going to pop in here. And we want to fill up, so we need 15. Takes 11 mines to beat this boss, by the way, so that's another reason why we have to get a 3-star rank, or class, I should say. Anyway, we're going to go through this door on the right, and we're actually going to go ahead and head back down to the basement. Now that we have card number 4, it's going to be really, really helpful if we can get a hold of the body armor. So I'm going to grab a save. So go ahead and continue around here, kill the dogs that you run across. And this will be pretty integral to have because we're going to get shot a lot, especially in this next section, so we want to make sure that we have body armor for this. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and save. And continue. Now we're going to go back up to the first floor. And we're going to exit out to the desert. So before we do, go ahead and punch this guy. Go up, head west. That way we can avoid these 4 guys. And then we're going to pop in the trunk for some explosives. You might not need them. I always tend to grab them anyway. So I'm going to go and equip my mines. And you'll notice how I'm going left and then right after I hear the whistling. That'll avoid being hit by the mortar shell. So this boss basically shoots its bullets left and right, then left and right. And then anytime you cross in front of it, it'll shoot the barrel at you, the mortar cannon. So whatever you do, try to avoid taking more than a hit or 2 from this boss, because we have several locations that we're going to be damaged at between now and the next save point. A save point, I'm sorry. Now in the next class increase. So I'm being a little bit dumb here. I shouldn't have done that. But I think this should do it. Come on. There we go. Alright, so we're going to head north. We're going to need to equip the enemy uniform. And I usually equip the grenade launcher since we're going to be using it against the Bulldozer. So step inside here, go in the water, and head west. We're going to come in here with keycard number 4. So step forward and shoot 6 of these grenades, step back, and then do the final 2. That'll ensure you get a hold of him. So when you step in here, immediately head right, then up. That'll avoid the lasers, which do change. You can use the cigarettes if you need them. So wait for this guy on the right, and then we're going to head down. I'm going to go east in order to reset the guard positions, and then I'm going to head back west. I'm going to kind of follow this guy. Make sure to hug the bottom, by the way, so he doesn't see you when he turns. I'm going to punch him, and then head inside here. You may not even need to punch him, but I usually do. So this is going to need the antenna. We're going to need this to talk to Jennifer later. So as we come out here, we're going to wait for the bottom guard to look the other way. I'm going to punch him, because I always get nervous. And then we're going to go down, and then we're going to head back up, back through the water, and we're going to head to the elevator. Once you transition this screen, go up to this laser and punch twice, and then just walk through. Again, if you want the cigarettes, that's fine. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and grab another save. Let's see. We're going to need armor. We're going to head to the roof. And this is where you're going to take a lot of damage. I recommend saving before you do this. Let's see. Keycard number 4. Crap. Card 2. Card 2. So that was some damage I did not need to take. Crap. Well, we're going to see if I have enough health at the end of this to not have to restart from my last save. Anyway, you can wait out these guys who are going to shoot bullets at you. Just try to time it. And again, keep the body armor on as much as you can until you have to step into a door. This door, by the way, is number 4. Re-equip the body armor and then exit the way you came. Man, I'm taking a lot of hits. Try, if you can, not to take this many hits because this is going to make it really, really hard for the gas area. And we basically have to complete the gas area and the boss before we get a class upgrade. Alright, so I'm going to grab a save. Good possibility I may be reloading this save, however. The previous save. But we'll see how I do. It's going to be close, that's for sure. So we're going to head down to the basement now that we're in an elevator that can actually go down. So we're going to pop out here with keycard number 5. Grab this door at the top left for another hostage. Then we're going to head in the west door. Keycard number 5, and then we're going to equip the gas mask. I'm going to say this is probably the minimum amount of health you can actually have, because we're going to take some damage. Anyway, plant some explosives here. Head north, and then go in here with keycard number 1. Rescue this guy. Then we're going to head west. This is keycard number 5. Ignore the fake Petrovich. Then we're going to have him in here for keycard number 6. Oh god, this is going to be really close. Alright, let's see if we live. Alright, let's go ahead and nail this guy, and I think we should be good. Oh boy. Try not to miss too many shots, because we need some of these for Dirty Duck. Oh, that's going to be close. Okay. Well, let's pop into here, grab a save. We're basically home free, though, on the health. We're going to be getting our final rank up here in a moment. So let's go ahead and go up. This time we're going to floor number 2. And move east as quickly as possible, because otherwise you'll be seen. Then to kind of hug this side of the wall here. Equip keycard number 5, and we're going to go into that door on the right-hand side. Punch this guy, and then this is going to give you keycard number 3. And finally, full health. Thank God. Alright, so as we go out here, we're going to go ahead and equip keycard number 6. Punch this guy, so you can walk through him. And then hug the top wall here. Punch this guy. Punch this guy. And then we need to call Jennifer at 120.48. And she'll basically drop a rocket launcher in this room for us. Alright, so again, try to hug this top wall here. Wait for this guy to turn and then head left. Using keycard number 5, we're going to head in here, go around this guy, and then head east. This guy will fall asleep, go ahead and head in the door. Wait for this to pass, go straight up, and then we're going to walk in to the elevator. And save again. Oh boy, that was close. Why I didn't just hit up, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so now we're going to head down to the basement again because we need ammo. You don't have to pick up those explosives, I don't think. I think we're going to have enough without it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and fill up on ammo. Not completely, though, because it'll take forever. We need 8 rockets for the Bloody Brads, and then we need a few, 4 or so, for the final boss, Big Boss. So I'm going to grab, like, I don't know, maybe 14, I guess. I think that should be plenty. If you want more, though, we should have plenty of time at the end of this walkthrough. I'm guessing at least 5 minutes. So if you're keeping track with my time as you're going through this walkthrough, fill up on all the ammo that you need, because we should be fine. But I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible to give you as much leeway as possible. Now we're at 14, so let's go ahead and get out of here. So we're going to head back west to the other elevator. And probably should save here, but this won't take us long. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and head down here, punch this guy. We're going to go ahead and kill the Bloody Brads. I usually do the bottom one first, then the top one, then the bottom one, then the top one. I'll keep repeating this pattern until they've each got 4 missiles launched at them. And now we get keycard number 7. So pop into this room, keycard number 2, hug the top wall, and then head east, punch this guy, and then head east, wait for this guy to turn, the top guy, and then we're going to go ahead and call Jennifer again. She's going to open up this door for us. And this will allow us to get the compass, which we need for the desert. So go around this guy, and then I usually like to punch this guy so I can walk right through him. And then I'm going to head down, keycard number 2. Equip keycard number 5, we're going to go to the bottom right door, back to the other elevator so that we can go down instead of up. So wait for this guy to sleep again, and then go ahead and walk around him. So back in here, we're going to go to this elevator. And go ahead and save. Oh, I did it again. Oh well. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and head to the first floor. Wait for these guys to shoot. I did take a death here, by the way. So I cut out my death. Thank you, Scorpions. So use keycard number 5 to get out of here. And then we're going to head north. Go around here. Wait for this guy at the top left to look the other way, and then head north. Alright, so go ahead and equip the compass, and then I also recommend equipping the submachine gun to deal with these stupid freaking scorpions. God, I hate these things. These things are terrible. Terrible design. Because they're utterly random. And you could literally land right on top of them as you transition to a screen. So I highly recommend you save before you deal with this, because you're almost guaranteed to deal with them at least once. And getting the antidote is almost impossible without being seen, so I don't recommend spending several minutes extra getting that. Anyway, kind of position yourself a little off-center, and then we're going to head north with keycard number 7 equipped. Make sure you've got explosives equipped too. So walk in here, equip the body armor. Now be really careful. Stay away from this and make sure that it doesn't explode and kill any of these enemies here. That's happened to me. And that's a death that you will not know about until you finish the game. So go around here, head in the elevator. I'm not going to bother saving until we get back up the elevator, because we're only coming down here to grab the oxygen canister. So no real dangers going down here. Alright, so go ahead and bomb out this section at the bottom here. Come in and grab the oxygen cylinder. I said canister. Cylinder. And then we're going to head back up to the top. And one of the kind of interesting tricks that you can do with the save system is you can basically exit an elevator, go back in the elevator, in order to change the position of where it is going to be whenever you reload a save. So just in case you die here, you can deal with that. So I'm going to get up to the top here. I'm going to exit out of here. I'm going to go back in, and I'm going to go ahead and save. That way, if I do have to reload, the elevator will be at the top floor. Alright, save, and then we're going to go ahead and leave the way we came. Again, make sure you've got the body armor equipped, and just leave. And be ready to deal with more scorpions. Oh, I hate this part so much. So make sure to equip the compass again. Again, I like to hug the left-hand side or the right-hand side. Are probably fine. You're a lot less likely to be just dropped in the middle of some scorpions. Die. Okay. Cool. Let's go ahead and use keycard number 7 there, and then we're going to go ahead and head north. Make sure before you do this to put on the oxygen cylinder. And I kind of like to position myself about like where this begins. That way, whenever I go all the way up here, I can immediately make a left. Not a bad idea to have the RC missiles equipped as well, because we're about to use them. So pop out to the left here and just head north. Destroy this to destroy the, or get rid of the floor. This will be keycard number 7. So step in here and step forward ever so slightly, just a little bit. That way the bottom ones aren't going to hit you whenever the boomerangs come your way. And then just shoot this guy with a bunch of RC missiles. And I've got enough to do this. That's cutting it short. I wasted a bunch earlier. Anyway, punch this guy on the left, and then wait for the bottom left guy to turn. And then we're going to go ahead and head south. We're going to make our final trek back to Metal Gear. And hope that you don't run into the scorpions again. Before we do that, though, we do need to get some explosives. We need 1 to actually reach Metal Gear, and we need 16 to actually beat Metal Gear. So I'm going to go ahead and just fill it up, but you could stop at 18. But I'm going to fill it up just in case I happen to screw up on dropping, you know, one of the explosives. I don't want it to be that close. Alright, so we're going to head back the way we came, back through here with card number 7. And again, equip the compass as well as the submachine gun. And gotta hope we can make it. No, no, no. Oh god, that was close. Oh, I hate these things. I hate them, I hate them, I hate them. Okay, home free. Alright, so go ahead and equip keycard number 7, and I guess the explosives. We'll be using them here shortly. And then we're going to go ahead and pop into here. I'm going to equip the body armor. Try to limit the damage we take heading into here. Alright, so back to the elevator, back to the bottom floor. And back to Metal Gear. I'm going to step back in just in case. I'm going to grab a save. See, I remembered this time. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to equip keycard number 8, head down here, and just run through these lasers. They won't get you. As long as you don't stop. And this is going to be keycard number 4. Past this is a gas room, so let's go ahead and equip the gas mask. And we actually want to bomb the wall here, so this is one of the reasons why I had you fill up. So head north, and then avoid this pitfall. And then this is going to be keycard number 1. And this room always screws me up. So there are mines here, and... ah, crap. Well, you basically see where I got them. You didn't have to go as far east as I did. Anyway, pop into here with keycard number 1, and then we want to equip the ration. And we just have to walk through it, man. Alright, so, pattern time. Right. Right. Left. Right. Left. left, right, left, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, and right. In the original game, if you got it wrong, it reset, and you were screwed. That does not happen in this newer version, though. I've tried it. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and equip the cigarettes. That will give us more time. I'm also going to equip the body armor and my rocket launcher. So I like to kind of position him, get him to go to the bottom left, so I'm going to come over here, nail him with a rocket, and you don't actually have to hit him perfectly. The explosion itself will get him. So you should be able to nail him pretty quick. And now we just got to exit. And take the left ladder. Congratulations. You've completed the Metal Gear MSX version, specifically, Big Boss Rank Run. So now we just have to wait for the credits, and it's going to let us know if we made any mistakes. So just progress the dialogue up until the radio SNK stuff comes on. K&K, sorry. And then kind of the outro credits will start. So, at this point, you've basically completed that challenge. We are going to be moving into Metal Gear 2 next, and I'm going to be doing another Let's Play for that game. So, hopefully everybody is kind of enjoying this, because we're going to try to get through all the Metal Gear games, and I'm going to try to get through a Big Boss run on all of them. We'll see if that actually happens, but I'm going to at least go for the Let's Plays. I think those are entertaining. I think we're almost there. Watched this particular thing so many times. And I think this is the end. Presented by Konami? Yes. And now we get the secret ending that the Big Boss is still alive. Alright, so original difficulty, under 45 minutes. Any number of saves. No continues. Alert mode 8. Humans killed 0. Rations used 1. And we got the code name Big Boss. And that is our goal. So if you succeeded, great. Bear in mind that I have nearly 7 minutes worth of extra time on here that you could basically, work with. In addition, I made some mistakes. I didn't have to get the explosives. One of the sets of explosives that I picked up in one of those rooms. So consider not doing that. But otherwise, that's pretty much going to be it. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.